Real niggas don't get awards. We don't get awarded for being a real nigga. It ain't no award shows at the end of this shit. It ain't no award ceremonies like, hey, JM, dun, 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 dun.
Personally, get on to some player shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you know what? Because this will be when they're hearing it. Yeah.
Hey, episode 76.
76, man. Not the gas station. Don't gas, but gas us.
Hey, they be having good gas prices.
We don't have 76 down here.
Bro, gas so damn high.
You got Circle K everywhere. All right. Enough of that. Caves is right. Episode 76. Man, what the fuck was I about to say? Bruh, okay, so I need to send this shit to the document. Either way, so after work today, right? I'm at a hankering for some teriyaki. And here's something that like I think is an underappreciated fact about Pacific Northwest. Like we all enjoy it when everybody who's there enjoys the teriyaki that we have, but I don't think people realize just how like kind of special it is. That's not the norm, like at all.
I've heard multiple people say that before that have like lived here and go other places. Like, bro, I can't find good teriyaki like as like frequent as I can.
I gotta show you what the fuck's going on though, and I'm gonna put these on the doc. But so either way, I'm in the teriyaki spot, just waiting for the food. This is like the sixth one I've tried because I'm trying to find something that's close to home. And before I went here, like I'm sitting in the parking lot of my job, looking at my phone, like Googling best teriyaki spots here, and just trying to find pictures of one that looks like something close to home. And I can't find anything like that. And you'll see like why in a second. But either way, I'm in there, I'm sitting there. It's taking a while long to get the food too, which is also not a good sign. But the lady, there's like this dude sitting next. Okay, man, let me paint the picture. First, like there's this biker dude that's in there, and like he's sitting next to me, like one seat over. This dude looks like dirty as hell. Like he's a white dude, but like he looks like he's just been like outside rolling in dirt for like 3 years and ain't showered or nothing like that. Like his skin is like that, like off whiteness.
He's dirty as hell.
Hella dirty. Leather jacket, like he had it on the whole entire time too. Like he wanted like the King of the Iron Fist tournament. Paul Phoenix is back up and just got mopped on all 7 games. But he had this patch on there, like it was the Confederate flag or whatever. He's just sitting there minding his business, he's a polite dude or whatever. But already I'm like,
bottle over his head.
Nah, I just kind of give folks their space because I don't. You don't know what that means to them, and I don't like. He might be one of the people who just like just misled or whatever, or he might be like for real racist, or it might be both. I don't know. I'm not trying to find out. I'm trying to get my food and go home. But he's sitting there minding his business. This dude who's in there asked him like, hey, do you ride with the Southern Sons or whatever? Which our Sons of the South, I think.
Yeah.
It's a motorcycle club, I guess.
Yeah, I assumed.
But he asked him because of the patch. He's like, no, I'm born and raised in the South. I'm from the South. It's me all the way or whatever. I can't be nobody's bitch, so I'll ride by myself. And I'm like, okay. Wow. But he was like, yeah, I'm from the South. My daddy from the South. My granddaddy from the South. To the dude. And the guy was like, they just like shake hands over like loving that flag so much or whatever. He gets his food, moves on, whatever. The next, so that's one part of the South, right? The next thing that happens is yesterday in Raleigh, the capital here, there was a active shooter incident. I don't know if it made the news over there.
I think I saw it today on the internet.
Okay, it was a 15-year-old that killed like 5 people or whatever.
That's crazy, man.
Right. So another white dude, he sits down next to me, and then like a middle-aged black lady sits down next to him. And they're just having like this like gentle, like friendly conversation about like the current events in the news and stuff like that. And there's like the black lady's like giving the typical like sort of responses that you might kind of respect. She's like, ooh, child, like, ooh, Lord, and stuff like that. That really happens. It's the South. That's really how people talk. It's a church going godly lady or whatever. But it was just like the most interesting dynamic of like how many different type of people kind of exist in one space together. Because even the white dude that sat down and was talking about the shooting, he was like, how did the kid even get that in the gun to do that in the first place? Whereas like other people down here have like the belief of like everybody just has guns and we've been shooting guns since we was 3 years old or whatever. But I don't know, man. Like It's a wild ass like afternoon. It's not really wild. It's like kind of simple ass shit that just happened in the teriyaki shop. But hold on, let me finish uploading these pictures. I'm just really buying time so I can show people what the fuck is going on down here with this teriyaki and how
yeah, I was waiting for the teriyaki. Like, yo, what the teriyaki look like? Is there actual Asian people making this teriyaki?
They are, but this is the man. Look, love to all my Asian folks, but I don't think I'm almost basically positive they're not Japanese. I think these folks is like Southeast Asian. Like they Laotian or Vietnamese or something. Yeah. Where's the second picture? All right, here we go. So let me go to the share screen. Oh no. Share screen. Here we go.
Fucking flying here.
All right, gang. So what we have here, this is how the teriyaki chicken comes. It's always in these little cubes. It's not in strips. Ever. Also, this rice below it, right? Normally, when you get the teriyaki, right? You get the ball of rice down there or whatever. Normally, it's flip-flop. The teriyaki is in the bottom big compartment, and the rice is in these two small ones up top. They put the teriyaki in the top ones. It tastes okay. Let me get that part out the way. But if you're comparing it to stuff back home, it's no comparison. When this is all you have, this might be the best that I've had here. This is probably like the 6th spot we tried. This rice, though, this is their fried rice. There's nothing in it.
Oh, shit. I was wondering if that rice looked kind of yellow.
It's just rice. Are you familiar with chicken katsu?
Yeah.
It's like, so describe what chicken katsu looks like for people who haven't had it.
Fried chicken joint.
It's basically fried chicken, right? It's a fried chicken cutlet. They slice it up and you get like a brown sauce or whatever that goes with it.
Tonkatsu sauce.
All right. Now, what is this?
Don't tell me that's it. That's bullshit, bro. Come on, man. That's
they got this white sauce on here. I don't know what this was about.
They giving out fake water, my nigga.
But yeah, the shit is it's sad.
That shit is fugazi.
Let this be a message of an alert, a flare sent up to all the Pacific Northwest teriyaki spots. If the prices up there are beating you down, if you can't handle the rent, if it ain't just working right, like up there for you, come on down here. You will make a killing because these folks have no clue what it's supposed to taste like, what it's supposed to be like.
Bro.
At all.
Man, I'm finna go take Mike and Alan down there with me. We finna set up shop.
Oh, clean up.
Holy shit. That looks terrible. Yo, that's crazy.
It's disappointing.
Nah, if you listening to this, you got to check the YouTube and you got to see this shit because that shit looks terrible, bro.
I might tweet the pictures, but then I feel like when you do shit like that, people will flame you like it's your fault.
Nah, you got to do it anyway.
I have nothing to do with this. I'm hurting. Help me. God damn.
That's some shitty looking teriyaki, but.
Oh, we got some funny shit this week. Oh, we got a funny one off. How's your week been, though? What's up with you? I like that shirt.
Thank you. Shout out to Naruto. Lord 7, my goat. Nah, man, I took off a week of work. I took the week off for my birthday.
Figured, man. You've been active on the P5. I've seen you.
I haven't played so much damn 2K. I see how people can just stay home and play video games all day.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, for like months at a time and not work. Because obviously, if you're not working, you got no money to do nothing.
You been there before? Not from like your choice, like when you broke your foot.
Oh yeah, dog. That's why I watched like Game of Thrones in like a month. I had nothing but time. Yeah, but like it, man. I've just been playing games. I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man.
You know what I'm asking if you watched? You didn't watch that shit. You had a week off. You don't fuck with me. That's crazy.
I got you Saturday.
Oh no, you don't. You got me some other shit on.
Nah, man, I got you. I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man. My Hero's back. Mob Psycho is back. I checked that out. Bleach is back. Now I'm gonna watch Evangelion tomorrow. Shout out to Blake, who I love so much. Nah, man, I just been chilling, kicking it, bro. Like, it's nice to just like, even if you don't go anywhere, you just gotta. It's just nice to do nothing and just chill.
Yeah. Enjoy the time that you've earned yourself.
Yeah, I don't go back to work till Tuesday because Monday is my day off this week. So I'll be back Tuesday. And then I took Friday off.
I saw you on Plague Tale. How you feeling that you played the first one, right?
Yeah, you brought that up, so I finally played it. Hey, I'm fucking with it.
That's just intense, ain't it?
Yeah,
At least
so I just kind of got to the part where like I start seeing like the rats and shit. So do you ever get the control rats on people?
I don't know. Just like that game was doing too much. Like I think we so I'll say how far I got. So you're in the house with your little brother. The people come and raid the house and like they like kill your parents or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then they chase you out of there. You run into that town. You got chased all the town or whatever.
The doctor.
Yeah. And then there was like a family or something that like gave us like they let us stay in the house like for a second to hide or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where I got it. Oh, they're nasty.
Well, they had a cross on their door. Remember? So like.
Oh yeah.
On their door, they're sick. They got the plague. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's where I stopped. So I'm really not. I didn't get far at all.
Oh, I'm a little past you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little further than you. But playing game, chilling. Go back to work Tuesday. I did take next Friday, y'all, because I will be going to go see Black Adam. Gotta go see that. I'm ready to go see that. Oh, that and what? Gotham Knights comes out that week too, so it's gonna be.
I think Gotham Knights comes out the Thursday.
21st. Yeah, 21st. Thursday night, Friday, whatever.
Yeah,
same thing. But yeah, no, I just been chilling, just kicking. What about you?
Work.
Was that teriyaki this week?
That was today. Yeah. All my bullshit.
Yeah, no, I see that. Oh, that's crazy, but
yeah.
Woo, that's man. I still can't believe those pictures. That's crazy.
How much Overwatch do you play? Fair amount?
Like 4 or 5 matches.
4 or 5 matches. All right.
Yeah.
We gotta get cracking in the rank.
Yeah, we gotta get on there.
Would you just do the queue where you could you went to
play
whatever
any role?
Okay, so that means you end up playing healer all the time.
I was playing a healer and the what's the other character I like? Reaper. I was playing with Reaper for a little bit too.
Oh, you got Reaper out of any role? Or you went to the queue where you could pick any role. You're not slotted.
You can pick any role. My fault.
Okay. So you could have a team like of all Reapers if they went that way, or all damage. I mean.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah.
All right.
That shit looks just like one though. You weren't lying.
It is literally one. One with a different progression system. All right. Let's get into some funnies, dog. So TwitchCon was, I believe, like last weekend. And one of the booths at TwitchCon, they had a foam pit. You familiar with foam pits? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever jumped into a foam pit?
Mm-hmm.
Usually do so with like pretty reckless abandon. Like you trust that foam pit's going to be good to go.
Yeah.
All right. So, hold on. Trying to make this big. Okay. So a streamer,
Adriana Chekic or whatever.
Yes, and it's funny to me that they call her the streamer. She is a streamer. Give her credit. But the reason she got the follow, never mind. Either way, it's not important.
Ex porn star.
She did another profession where backs get broke, but not in this fashion. She's now transitioned, I believe, to being a Twitch streamer. She's at the event. This is I think they said it was like Logitech's booth there. But as you can see, if anybody's watching the video, this foam pit, there's a bunch of foam cubes on the ground, but it's level with the ground around it. So you have to just kind of imagine here that they didn't dig a hole for this event. Adriana takes the lead.
Oh my God! Big
Oh!
Good. Great victory there. I can't get out. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh no!
Is she the one in the black?
Yeah.
No.
She's fine.
All right, we'll make sure she is okay. Get her out of the pit.
Landed on her tailbone.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Now she lives in the pit now, kind of thing.
She lives in the pit now.
Okay, so she's won. She broke her back in 4 places. Not really funny, but there was more. So,
like some of the tweets.
Yeah, this person, I'll never trust Twitch at another convention. Her name is Locke Van Ness. She dislocated her knee and sprained her ankle at the Lenovo Legion booth. Sorry, Logitech, it wasn't you.
You're the fight.
She said I'm winning. Grab your pickle securely.
Oh my god.
Squeeze that.
That's not even that far though, but at the same time, if you weren't expecting it, you're not gonna brace for it the right way.
On fight. 3, 2.
I know this is gonna be some bullshit.
Oh, a lot of confidence from Orange. The silent
Oh no. Not an athlete.
Oh, man, these some unathletic looking motherfuckers, man.
That was like a 2-foot fall. She done broke her whole shit.
That might not even have been 2 feet, bro.
It might not have been.
I seen somebody tweeted where like hot streamer gets metal rod inserted in her spine for support.
Oh, this got to be a video. Why wasn't it playing though?
You go, what? No, that's just a picture.
Oh no, he died for sure though. He's doing the Shane McMahon elbow splash on what
like,
you know now, some foam
like
cubes on
Macho
the concrete
Man.
floor. Yeah,
That was like the Macho Man elbow drop.
this is it.
Oh, comes at him strong with the follow-up kick. He's going to advance.
He gonna kill that girl. Oh,
That hook around the ankle.
Oh.
Perfect.
Following up with
3, 2.
oh, he didn't even.
Oh, I don't think he got hurt.
He might be trying to claim a lawsuit. He might be trying to get some money off these other people. I don't think he got hurt.
And he tried to do a flying elbow drop like Randy Savage. No, that's crazy though. Dog, those falls didn't look like that bad, but it's like, what the fuck is underneath all that foam stuff? Is it just straight concrete?
Just straight concrete. But either way, I mean, this like the one that just jumped off the thing, like it shouldn't have been that bad. Like it shouldn't have been that bad.
That bitch never drunk milk in her life.
No. If she missed a step, it might be over for her. Like going down the stairs.
Dog, what she say she tore? She
I
dislocated. Dislocated. Imagine dislocating your knee to fucking twitch of it. You gotta be wild buns for that. Yo.
I don't know why you would even get involved in something like mildly athletic like that, knowing you're that vulnerable. Like,
dog, like, do people know when they're just like hella frail and hella soft? Whereas, like, yo, I probably shouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, I feel like you kind of know because like we all grow up being like rough and playing sports. So
I know I'm just trying to dunk on somebody or doing the Oklahoma drill right now. Like,
yeah,
I'm not in that kind of shape.
Hey, what do you think would happen to you if you had to go put on some pads and participate in a full football practice right now?
Oh, it's over. I might die. If we got to do conditioning, I might die. It's over.
I think conditions get me out of there too. I
might be up.
Yeah, like dog, like man, and then you gotta like hit.
Yeah, especially if you have to do like the practice part that you did, like where y'all were like trying to guard people and run and shit like that. Like linemen, it's a lot of like quick bursts, and then we just stand still for a long time waiting for whatever. Especially in practice.
I'm gonna hit a back pedal real good. I'm gonna turn my hips. I'm like, okay, and I'm gonna try to sprint, and I'm gonna tear everything in my quad.
No, you said cover 2 only player. I'm Rondé Barber. I'm staying right here. You run past me, that ain't on me no more.
Oh my goodness, yo, that's crazy. Dog, we haven't. It is funny. This is the thing. Like, dog, we haven't like. You haven't had to put on pads or talc on anybody in like 13, 14 years.
Thank God,
man.
That reminds me, though. I mean, similar to not being ready for that type of participation or whatever. The dude who got he got cracked by Bobby Wagner. Like,
oh yeah,
like just not ready for that. Like,
dude, I feel all those people know the risk when they run on the field and do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, that used to be my gang too. That's crazy.
That's like, man, that's
you bros in them.
You get hurt, like you just gotta think it's like he probably got hit by one of the 5 worst people you'd want to hit you. It's like
now he was the case for the best interior linebacker of all time.
Yeah, like it's
short list.
Man. Man. Speedy recovery to Adriana Chekic. God damn, she's out of there for a minute. Yeah, she's definitely never going back to her old career.
No, even sitting in the chair for Twitch is going to be tough for a little bit. You broke 4 things in your back.
God damn, bro.
You have to go ahead and get that schmoly schmans popping.
Wow. Oh, 1, 2, 3 wheelchair.
Is that what you said? 1, 2, 3 wheelchair.
1, 2, 1, 2 wheelchair.
That's what it was. Yeah, shout out greatest.
Oh man. Ooh. That was funny. God damn, man. Nah, that's people are so buns.
That's stinky. All right. Did you see that All the Smoke episode with Paul Pierce, KG, and then Matt and Steven Jackson? It's like an NBA preview type of thing.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There was like I saw this clip first, and then I went to go watch it. But it's KG talking about he thinks Dame should leave Portland, which I think it's been kind of a popular conversation in NBA fan circles for a while now.
A couple years now.
Do you agree though? Do you think it's time for him to get up out of there? Or?
If he wants to win, like I kind of like when players like kind of stick it to like one team their whole career, and it's like unless he goes to another team, we know he's not going to win a ring in Portland. But I also get it. Like he said it when he was on Joe Budden's podcast. Like when he signed there, he's like, I would be passing up on like generational wealth by not re-signing with these guys that could pay me a lot more than everybody else.
Yeah, they keep giving me the 5th year. They keep giving me the max raises. It's like,
so
y'all want rings, but like every time I sign back, 3 generations of my family just get better.
Yeah, and like, hey man, Floyd Mayweather said it like, yo, your kids and family can't eat legacy, man. They eat off them M's though. So I don't know. Even if he doesn't win nothing, like I'll still consider him like the best Trailblazer player ever. Like I fuck with Dave. So
yeah,
it's cool.
I got to play the point that KG brought up because it did like it made the selfish fan part of me really want to see him in another environment. But I'll let him explain it. So here you go.
I had some of the most magical nights and moments with the.
I'll do this.
I just want to see Dame healthy this year, man. Dame is so nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's like a top 10 player when he's like fully healthy and ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
I had some of the most magical nights and moments with the Celtic team. I think like we're not talking about
that echo.
I'm not talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
You hear what I'm saying?
It was an echo.
Yeah, I think it's because it was sharing the audio, which.
Yeah. I don't even know. I think I'm right here. Right? Yeah. I had some magical moments. I was like, boy.
There you go. That's good.
So much, I was like, boy, I should have did this 4-5 years ago. Before I did it. And that's what I'm talking about with Dame. He ain't got with another motherfucker that made him. Yeah. I didn't think I could go, what? I can go here? Now I got with P and I saw P take the court over and I wasn't tired. Man, let me get, oh man. And then we had Ray, then Rondo. I was like, man, what the fuck was that? I was just in a mode where
that feeling, man.
You can never get. I couldn't have gotten this anywhere else, man. Them niggas bringing another side out of me on both sides of the ball. People lock that up, take it on you, and I go into a whole nother. I'm telling you, bro. Playing with somebody else that's great makes you even greater.
Yeah. So like that part, like what he's talking about, like see, someone else could take the game over, and it could be him trying to take it over, and he's not tired. Like that's a big deal because the way that Dame plays, like that really hero ball in a sense. Like for him to be able to take breaks would be awesome. Like, and he literally hasn't had the ability to do that yet. I mean, CJ was dope when he was there. He's a dope scorer and shit like that. But it's just different. It's just different because like the game don't shut down and shift to CJ. They're still focused on Dame when he's out there.
Yeah. Like if they just got like if they could just pair him with another like top 10, top 15 guy like a wing, like
I'm saying, like think about all the pieces that Denver has.
Yeah.
Like what I think both sides would like that.
Like if you're talking about Porter for like Dame.
Yeah, you said Murray and Porter for Dame, Murray and Porter, and maybe you got to send Bones too or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, it's like now your big three in Denver is Dame, Jokic, and Aaron Gordon, and then whoever else they got over there. Like I don't know. I feel like both sides probably be okay with that.
Yeah, man. I do want to see him like play like some good, meaningful like postseason again, because like we definitely knew like that team peaked when they went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, it's hard to picture them getting back to that. It's hard to picture them passing that up. Like I don't know how they go.
Them days are long gone. I didn't get that far because like Dame and like CJ were like playing like together, and like man, that was just like at a phenomenal level. And that's when like I want to say was Nurkic healthy. I remember there was a year when like Nurkic, year when Nurkic was like their second best player because CJ had like a down year one year, and I was like, damn, Nurkic might be their second best player. He was playing like damn near all-star level one year.
They got clapped up in the bubble, didn't they?
No, I thought did they go to the Western Conference Finals in the bubble, or was that the year before?
I think that might have been the year before because the Suns had the run in the bubble, and then I think who'd they get bounced by?
No, I thought the Suns had the run in the bubble, but they didn't make it. Or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, dude, COVID, like man, and that's messed up my concept of time for everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went to the Western Conference Finals like outside though. I don't think they was in the bubble when that happened.
You're probably right, honestly, but I don't know. I would like to see Dame play somewhere good and win because man, I just hate when I'm like honestly, man, like it's probably a wrap from Melo winning a ring. I want Melo to sign the Golden State, just try to get him a ring, man. I want Melo to get a ring so bad, but if he don't get one, like it's fine.
They went to the finals in 18-19.
Okay, so that was the year before the bubble.
Got swept by Golden State.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate when like dope ass players like that don't win rings, man.
Yeah. They also talked about like Melo still at home, Dwight still at home, and DeMarcus Cousins still at home right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
They won't be on my 2K when I start my association.
Yeah. And then they I think they wanted like they said Dwight or DeMarcus could have helped out Boston, but I think Boston already filled the void or something, but I don't know. It's a good episode though.
I don't want to see. Damn, like what number would Melo even wear in Boston? Because he can't wear 7. And I don't know.
Like
I don't know if anybody
61. Probably the only shit that's left.
Yeah, I don't know if 15 is retired by somebody. It might be retired. I feel like that number's retired for some reason. I used to hit on Jokic because he was wearing 15. I was like, come on, man, they gonna do my guy Melo like that, and then like Jokic is like, nah, Jokic. Jokic that deal.
Yeah, them blew right past Melo for Nuggets players.
Yeah, Melo probably the second best player ever now in that franchise.
Now they have it. Let's see what basketball reference got. We're gonna see.
Cause what it's probably gonna be like Jokic, Melo, my man's
Dantley or something. They had a score like I think it's Dantley. All right,
we put Melo.
And it's number 1. Is this Fat Lever or Alex English? Who's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay, Alex English.
Yeah, he looked like he got socked in the eye right here. Jokic, David Thompson, crazy ass scorer. Sad story though, could not beat the drugs and alcohol. Byron Beck, no idea who that is. Carmelo is right in front of Nene.
Okay, hey, shout out to Tyler Lawson.
Oh wow, Fat Lever, Bobby Jones, Dikembe, Ty Lawson, and he's like a serial killer.
Who the fuck is that first guy?
Dan Issel?
I don't know who the fuck that is, but we put Melo and Jokic over him right now. What's his accolade?
He's a hooper. ABA champ, 5-time All ABA, All Rookie of the Year, All-Star MVP. Never got a regular season MVP. Look, he was putting up buckets. ABA was hella fast paced, so.
Oh no, he was hooping. Nah, I don't know who that is, but that white boy was hooping.
He's getting to it. Man, no threes either.
Legend.
Yeah. Alex English was cold though. I think these were the best Nuggets jerseys. They ain't gonna show the whole one though. But this had the pickaxe on it.
Those were kind of tough.
Yeah, this is the mid-range god though. All right. What's next?
Man, dog, fuck that. I want to talk about The Rock, dude.
All right, yeah, we can skip this Kanye one.
So how much do you care about sport? Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about Kanye, man. People know, like they canceled that episode of The Shop. What was it? Jeezy, Salahi, Bembury, And who else was on there in that picture?
I don't know.
Daisy.
An anti-Semite was in that picture.
Yeah, no, Kanye's being a dickhead, so that shit's getting cut. And he's supposed to be on Drink Champs today. So, Nori's gonna let him get some bullshit out because they're about to be drunk. And then Kanye's gonna say some problematic shit on Drink Champs. And then Nori's gonna be like, hey man, I'm dyslexic. That's how he's gonna justify it. That's what Nori's gonna say. That's what
asking the same question 6 times in a row.
Exactly.
Also, free the wave.
Yeah. So how much do you care about spoilers?
It all depends on the thing. If you're talking about Black Adam, I don't.
Okay. So they had like the Hollywood premiere. It was the premiere for the movie was like 2 days ago. So like already seeing, Mark, what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
RDC Road, yeah. So he was talking about movies fire. Everybody was up there. And then he had an interview, and then he was saying we tried to make Black Adam the strongest person in the DC universe. But what happens when you have the strongest such and such, whatever? Pretty much he's talking about Superman. And then he just ended and said,
I saw that.
Home. Yeah. So
because he brought him back.
Yeah. And then somebody leaked the post screen, said it on Twitter from the premiere.
Oh, so they actually have him in the post credit. He's
in the movie, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Henry Cavill is back as Superman.
So this is okay. This is maybe because I'm not as tapped in on the rumblings and happenings of the DC extended universe. I didn't know he was out, so that's not really a spoiler to me because I assumed he was.
Like, it's just I wouldn't say he was like exactly out, but like I know they were having like issues, and then obviously like any like their DC like TV shit. Like remember how at the end of the Peacemaker show they had Aquaman and Flash.
They had a Superman, but they didn't show his face.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. Yeah, and then because they've always been wondering like, how come we never got like another Man of Steel and all this other stuff? And he always said he was willing. He said he was like willing to come back, but he's doing other movies and he's playing Geralt in The Witcher.
No, and he's Sherlock Holmes too.
Oh yeah, because isn't there a new one coming out with the old girl from Stranger Things?
No, she has her own movies. They're Enola Holmes. He's
right?
He's Sherlock in those movies.
Okay, all right.
The movie's about her. It's not about him.
Okay, got you. Nah, fucking, but yeah, this dude Rock is spoiling his own damn movie. Like, come on, bro. Like, let us watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that's not a spoiler to me because I didn't know he was out. So to me, like, I just assumed just one of them things, like where the DC is like messed up so much when it comes to trying to get continuity going with their brands and everything like that.
Yeah.
That like the reason for there not being another Man of Steel movie is that like they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on their own. Like, what is the DC universe at this point? So do they need to wait to do something where they can reboot it and like still have him as Superman? Is it gonna be like still is the Snyder cut canon? Is the regular Justice League canon? Where are we going? Is the Flash movie what's that even? Is that a thing?
That's the thing because Ezra Miller came back this week or last week doing like reshoots.
He didn't get arrested for reshoots?
They're not scrapping that movie. They put too much money into that movie.
Okay, I think they're trying to see if that's going to be a flop or what. Like, and do we have a Flash going forward? Like, there are a lot of questions going on, and he's like their most valuable piece. So it's like we're not going to play around with you while we try to figure out everything else. So,
a lot of things I was reading was just like it was just coming down to money, and like he was kind of like upset with like them like just like the lack of continuity, like you said, like with their movies and their plans and stuff. Because he hasn't done nothing since because what. Obviously, there's Man of Steel, then Batman vs Superman, and then like the Snyder stuff, like the Justice League shit. But like, Man of Steel, like what year was that? Probably like 2013, maybe. What year was Man of Steel? You think?
I have no idea.
I'm about to look it up right now. Man of Steel.
13.
Yeah, 2013. That was right. But like, dude, think about like that was almost 10 years ago, man. Like we couldn't get a sequel to that. And I feel like that movie had to do well. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty well perceived. Like, I feel like a lot of people, I feel like kind of like just do this thing with like the DC movies that act like they're not good. Because, like Marvel's just been winning for a long time. And like when somebody's just been winning forever, everybody kind of starts bandwagoning it and just like,
It happens, but they've also had some duds.
Who, Marvel?
No, DC.
Oh yeah, no, they have had some duds. They have had some duds. But people like don't try to give like some of the DC stuff that's good. I feel like they don't try to give some of the DC stuff like any credit. 'Cause I thought Man of Steel was fire.
I don't think people shit on that movie though. Like, I get what you're saying, but I think the unfair criticism comes like at times where, I don't know. I don't think that movie gets it. I think that movie gets plenty of praise.
But yeah. Anyways, though, but yeah, no, he's back. The Rock pretty much confirmed he's back, and then somebody leaked that scene on Twitter. So I was like, damn, man, I wish I didn't like. I've talked about this with people, and I think that like, because I know like the Rock's wife's like management company or her film company or something. I think he's like signed on to that, or she's like Henry Cavill's manager, so they're like connected. But I was thinking like, man, like the Rock is like, he's probably what the biggest actor in Hollywood, right? Would you say so?
Today,
top 3 for sure. Nigga, The Rock is in everything, bro.
Top three. Yeah, I mean, it was Will Smith for the longest, but he might have smoked that off. Mm-hmm. He doing a slave movie now, so he's desperate.
Yeah, nah, for real. So, like, if anybody could bring Henry Cavill back and fix the DC shit, because DC knows like they in like some trouble right now with Marvel and them having to shut down and close all them projects and stuff they were working on and canceling stuff. Like, man, The Rock was like, because he said the greatest thing he could do for DC is be an advisor and help them get back on top. And hey, man, he brought Henry Cavill back. So
you know what that is? Equity.
Yeah, no, yeah,
money play.
So yeah, man, that's next week. I hope that shit's good.
Not him carrying Fast and the Furious and DC now. What can't he do?
Damn, The Rock might be the GOAT.
Might be him.
Yeah.
Dwayne was sports entertainment. Now he's Hollywood. That's crazy. He can do it all. He can rap too. And he sells sneakers.
His gear is so trash. That shit looks super maggy. It's just nothing but stars and stripes in that damn Brahma bull.
What about a bull that's MAGA?
Nah, just how like it's hella flags on everything.
Mm. So is Dipset clothing. You don't call that MAGA. Got you.
You got me. You got me. God damn it.
No, it is though.
You agree? Nah, that's I see people rocking that. Damn, somebody had to come out wearing like his shoes. Oh, who's wearing those?
No, it was the UFC. Nate Diaz. He's like, hey, these shits fucking suck. But he doesn't like The Rock anyway because The Rock was back in Jorge Masvidal for the BMF belt and all that.
Damn, that's hilarious. But yeah, no, Black Adam next week. I will be going to go see that. You gonna try and go see that? Or are you gonna wait? Damn, for real, you serious?
Not next week, no.
Not next, I'm talking about
here soon.
Say what?
I don't know when I'll go see it. Breely goes out of town for like a month for like work, so I can't just up and go see that.
Take Brinley to go see it. She might want to go see it.
Yeah, right. You ever been in public with a toddler, with a 2-year-old?
Nah, not in a long ass time, probably ever.
Yeah, it's not fun.
She'd probably sit there and watch a movie.
She absolutely would not.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you're probably right.
She doesn't watch movies here.
You might have to watch that. You might have to wait them 45 days till that shit on HBO Max.
I'm about to get back to bootleg and shit, bro. I don't care. At this point, if they're gonna stop doing home releases, like I gotta do me. I gotta put me first.
Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Oh well, shit. Going from DC to Marvel, what'd you think? Did you watch the She-Hulk finale?
I did.
What'd you think of it?
All right, so She-Hulk finale. I thought that this was one of. Okay, so they've been like sort of playing with the fourth wall shit, like just a little bit throughout the season, just not really going hard in it. And this is like the hardest I think I've ever seen something go with the fourth wall shit, even harder than the Deadpool movies.
They went there.
And this, it is like kind of a fan service thing to people who follow the MCU, not just watching the movies, but like keeping up with like the rumors and the news and the leaks and stuff like that are going on is with like on social media and whatnot with the fans and all that. it really, I think, kind of spoke to that crowd a lot. And they did a really good job at that. And then also bringing in Hulk's son at the end. Spoilers, spoilers. It just came out yesterday. Or sorry, everybody. But and them kind of doubling down on it being her show, and that's the reason why they broke the fourth wall shit, was like to get that bullshit script out of here and get it back focused on her and like what she does. I don't know. It was a good wrap up, and it fit with like kind of the vibe the season had been given. And it's kind of rare that you get like a climax to any Marvel thing that doesn't end in a big fight. There wasn't a big fight in this.
Nah, yeah, because like right when that shit happened, that's when it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like that though. It was different. She was fucking around at like the Disney Plus menus and shit. And that was the headquarters. Nah, I thought that shit was dope. It was really well done. I liked it.
Was Abomination that much bigger than Hulk in the Hulk movie? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that movie. I don't remember he was that much bigger.
He was fucking huge in this.
Yeah, no, he was hella bigger than the Hulk.
Maybe it's just because Hulk isn't like Hulk, like he's not all the way turned up Hulk, but like he was huge.
Abomination was ridiculous, but nah, man, it was really good. I definitely liked it more than I thought. That might be my favorite of the Disney Plus series, like the Marvel shows.
That's dope. I thought she said save that for the movie when they were talking about Hulk supposed to introduce, and he said save that for the movie. Mm-hmm. I know they've had an issue getting another Hulk movie made just because like how Universal like, owns the Hulk license and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they can't do a movie. I wonder if that means that they've been working on it and they think they can get one done.
That's floating in the rumors now. I guess they're supposed to be working on a Planet Hulk movie.
That would be dope.
Yeah, let the Hulk get some redemption, man. Let him beat some ass again. Instead of him fighting goddamn Megazords.
They got to go back to Sakaar and show him fucking.
No, you are dumb as hell. Nah, for real though. Like, did you? And then how they was talking to the little Kevin machine, whatever.
Kevin Feige had the hat on it.
Yeah. Did you hear they said he said something about the visual effects working on the next project, and then you heard the African drums like right after. Did you hear that shit?
I didn't catch that. No.
Okay. Yeah. No.
But they said like, so make sure you got to transform off screen, and then she was like, "Won't be the most budget friendly way to do this," and they just cut it and went on to the next part. Like, it was really on the nose. I was like, the writer for the show did a good job, and honestly, I don't know if it's probably not too late because I can't imagine they're that deep into it. But I hope a lot of this crew can go to the Deadpool 3 team and start helping them with that. Because
I didn't even think of that. That'd be good.
Yeah, the humor and the writing, it could work well together. I really gotta watch Deadpool 2 again. Matter of fact, I think I've only seen that one time, but
I've only seen that one once. I only saw that in theater. I watched the first one a couple of times. I really liked the first one.
First one was really good. Yeah, 2 was good too. It's just one of them things. Like I think that when because there were a lot of jokes and like oh my god moments and stuff like that, and the second time it's not the same, so you're not really rushing back to it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I just remember I didn't think it was bad. I was like, this is not the first one, but this is just fine.
Mm-hmm. The first one was such a change of pace for like what we knew from superhero movies too. So
yeah,
the second one it wasn't as fresh.
Both of those are on Disney Plus now, right?
I think so. I haven't switched ours over to an adult account, but I know it's pitiful. But
I don't know I know Logan is on there. I don't know if I don't know if Wolverine Origins, and then the second one. I don't think that's on there. I'd have to look. I definitely know over fucking 10 years. But nah,
I stopped myself from sharing this next video to the chat this week because I felt like it'd be better on here. And I don't really remember what happened all the way. But I'm gonna switch us over to this. This lady, she got kicked off of a plane. Yeah, but we'll see. She had a puppy on her lap. That's what happened. He said, "You don't want none of this."
12 hours late to my destination. My dog was sitting on my lap. I put him in the bag. He's in the bag. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna refund your ticket. You can go all Southwest. Let's go.
Did you hear that?
What did he say?
He said, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and refund your ticket. You can go on Southwest. Let's go."
Oh shit!
This is Delta, clearly.
You're gonna let my dog sit on my fucking lap?
Damn, let's go.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I am. Shut the fuck.
Hey,
Turn your fucking phone off.
Hold on. I gotta get bro.
That dude.
That dude was chilling. Hold on. Oh no.
Turn your fucking phone.
Yo, look at this dude.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, this white lady tripping on this plane.
This is from, I think, Atlanta to New Jersey, I think.
Why is he recording me?
Doesn't matter. Anybody can record
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
You just struck a patch in the
yeah,
bottle.
okay.
I don't know where people like this are like fucking grown at. Like, how do these people come to be where they think this is okay to do in public?
The guy that's recording me with his fucking cell phone, that's who I threw it at.
Calm down.
You asked. I'm telling you. Calm down. You guys have been nothing but fucking rude.
Calm down.
That's fine that you guys are rude, but I need to calm down.
There's rules. on the
There's
flight.
rules, and I followed them, and I put him in there. And you guys
Look at the way
still
you're
drove
acting.
up.
Nobody acting this way flies on a flight with us.
Okay, fuck you.
Okay.
Eat
Won't be the
shit,
first
bitch.
time.
Get out of my way.
Well, I want to find out. Ma'am, hold on.
You
Go
told
on,
me to
start
get off
doing
your
it.
plane, then get the fuck out of my way.
Oh my god.
Is your bag, man? Is your bag?
Was anybody hit back there with
Yes, that's why I gotta go find out.
All right.
Back.
Why are they recording me?
That's their right.
That's their right. And it's my right to tell them to stop.
Not throw anything at anybody.
Fuck
Billy,
you.
She hit me with that water bottle. I got paralyzed, bro.
Nah, my neck for sure would have been broke.
Yeah,
I think she just hit somebody getting off the shit too.
it looked like it. People are dicks, man.
This Delta and lock her up.
Hey, she might get put on like a. Yeah, she definitely hit somebody or threw something. Yeah, nah, people be wilding, man. She probably gonna get put on a no-fly list for just being a dickhead.
Yeah, I think anything you do on a plane, like illegal, is federal. Like, it's instantly federal. There's no getting around that.
I heard 50 Cent talk about that. He's like at the height of like the beef with him and Ja Rule. People like, oh man, like there was a story that you and like Ja Rule like saw each other on a plane. How come you didn't do nothing? He's like, nigga, we're on a plane. What the fuck do you want me to do that? That's an automatic felony.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, like nah, it ain't that serious.
Hell no. That shit's crazy to me. Like I've had some customer service poor handlings for sure when I've been out and about and shit like that, but it's never just occurred to me to just wild out like that. Like, I don't know,
I
man.
think we know, man, because like yo, like we know what it is, man. People call the police quick on some black people wilding out.
Oh, for sure. But even out here, we're like near majority.
Yeah.
Like I don't got it.
Hey, you just not wired that way, man. Like some people are just assholes. Man, nah, man, you know better, man. The parents raised you right.
Thank goodness. Okay. This is the last video I have. So we're all familiar, college football, right? We're all familiar, like, you know, like big schools play small schools at the start of the year, normally home opener, or they might go on the road or whatever. They usually blow the fuck out of them or whatever like that. It's just a normal thing. It's sort of padding the record, but it's also a monetary thing where the big school pays the small school a bunch of money and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I've never thought much of it. I just thought that was the nature of the game itself. But Deion Sanders, he went on the Earn Your Leisure podcast, I believe, last week, and he brought that up. And again, it's one of them things that made me rethink it. And it's like how kind of fucked up this is, especially it's not especially fucked up for the HBCU programs, but it's just for small schools in general, just like kind of how selfish this is. And like, I'll let him explain it. We could talk about it after.
And I know one of the things you touched on recently was the money games.
You just saw Alabama State play against UCLA.
Right.
I don't mind that. But tell the kids what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing for money. I'm playing so that we can pay for this, pay for this. Don't act like you got a chance, because you know you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you playing for money, do real business. So you getting 500,000 or 590,000, whatever was reported. Why don't you call and check and see how much a charter flight is, 2 charters, because you got one for the team and one for the band. Now you got hotels and all that, all those accommodations, and probably 2 nights of food and all that. That's probably 6 meals. That's going to be an upward of 700, 800 to $1 million, but you're getting 590. So you took a L and took a L. If I put my kids in a situation where it's no win and this is detrimental to their health, I'm selling them out. It don't make sense to me, man. The numbers just don't add up to me.
Yes.
That's a problem for me.
And I know one of the things you touched on recently was the money.
All right.
I knew it was about money, but I know like that all went into it.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you as a fan of like a team like Florida State, right? It's a big program, whether they go up or down or whatever like that. They definitely try to take at least one of those games every single year where they're playing a smaller school. And then that kind of like makes you think a little bit differently about it though, right? Where it's like the schools that they're playing is really not benefiting from it at all, except maybe it's from exposure at that point, right?
Yeah, that's it, really.
Yeah.
I thought they got like a lot more than that. I thought it was like worth their while.
It could be, but if you saw like Dion had that run in with the coach, with the Alabama State coach, where they're supposed to like shake hands after the game.
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
His comments right there were basically kind of about that because Alabama State had just played UCLA.
Oh, okay.
So it was a money game. They got smacked. They didn't have a chance or whatever. I mean, it's like you basically just like kind of blew your kids up. You might have got a little bit on the side from it. The university may have made money and may have made nothing at all. And it's like, what was the point of that, really? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And it shows everything's about money at the end of the day, man.
Just weird how normal that is. And if the business don't add up, then why does it keep happening? Like, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, because, dude, I feel like week 1 or week 2, every college football year, Alabama will be playing somebody you've never heard of. And they win 67-11.
Minnesota College of the Deaf.
Yeah. Well, you playing some bullshit, man. But no, yeah, if they take L's like that, then yeah, what is the point of that? Because yeah, like if you're just putting your like smaller school against these big time like players that are gonna have like pro league players, you're just kind of getting them embarrassed and fucked up. Like they're just gonna be really matched.
You might mess with the rest of your season, like doing that, like because you're playing against some NFL combine freaks, like out there. You're gonna get hurt, torn apart, and like now, like you can't even win the game you're supposed to win. Yeah,
you doing that? You got your quarterback hurt, and yeah, you worry about your quarterback because you know those guys. They're not some of those small schools. They're not gonna have like linemen that can block some of those top tier athletes that play like passer and shit. Hell no.
And you're probably not 4 deep at that position either, like the big school is.
Fuck no.
Where it's like you got a 5-star that's sitting over there in a sweatsuit.
Yeah. These big schools, they be so damn deep now. I like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How is Jackson State doing? What's their record? Do you know?
They haven't lost. They don't lose.
Oh damn! Hey man, shout out to Dion doing this thing over there.
Once they get to their SWAC schedule, it's up. Let's see. Jackson State first in SWAC East, 5-0. They played Bethune-Cookman, who's 1-4 this weekend. They're about to cook them.
Bethune-Cookman, home of the legend, Rasheed Mathis.
He came out of Bethune-Cookman?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I think I had a cousin in Bethune-Cookman.
Legend too.
Yeah, man. He's a teacher in Brooklyn. All right. You put any weight on? Have you seen the videos like Russell Westbrook not going in the huddles? You put any weight on that?
I saw that. I didn't really think it was nothing too big. It's fucking preseason right now.
So it's one of them things. Russ claims that that's been his pregame routine all the time, where he doesn't go in the pregame huddle, right? And he said the other one, he was talking to a coach. That's not gonna mean he didn't go in there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you I'm gonna make this analogy. It's gonna sound crazy. Do you remember when Cap started kneeling, right? And everyone started focusing on him? He claimed that he had been doing that for like a while before like the cameras got on him, but they said like it just started like when he got the backup job or whatever. But he said he was doing it before that, but just no one was paying attention to him for whatever reason.
Yeah.
This is kind of like one of those things where it's like now there's like a narrative that can be painted around the person, so the cameras are looking at him differently, sort of. Where that might be the case with Russ, where it's like he could be 100% like telling the truth, where it's like he doesn't go to pregame huddles, he always does the same ritual on the sideline, and like just like Cap said, like he's always been kneeling, but like they're just now paying attention to me because I'm not in whatever spot anymore. So I don't know. The one where it wasn't, I think it was like a timeout or whatever, and Pat Bev called the huddle. That one did look weird to me. But if he said he was talking to a coach, then whatever. He was looking at the opposite sideline though, which kind of makes it like, I don't know, bro. Like,
man, like I know they probably been. I know in all their little questions they be talking like they're cool, and I know Pat Bev told a story about how he got his sister like courtside tickets and took care of their family when they came to the thing. So, like, I'm sure they have to have some kind of discussions. I know. I feel like they probably like hated each other at first, especially when like he kind of ran into him at first when he first tore his meniscus when he was in, like OKC. But man, these dudes are fucking. Well, Russ is like a multi-hundred millionaire. Career earnings in the NBA. So he's like, I get it. Like
Pat's up to the point he ain't got shit to worry about either. Like pretty normal person.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure Pat's made at least. He probably made at least 100 bands in the league.
I would say I was gonna say at least 40. I don't know how much he's made per year, but either way, that's.
I feel like I've seen him get at least like two at least $40 million deals.
All right, he's up there. Man.
Yeah, probably at least around. He's in between the 80 to 100.
I think them, just like the Nets, they probably got to have one of them sit down and come to Jesus moments where they all got to look at each other and be like, yo, it's not going to get any better than what's in this room right now. And like, if we want to make this be something, we all got to lock in and make this work. So it's got to be something like that. Because they're right now, like 538. You've seen them before, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do all the projection shit like that.
Yeah.
They have the Lakers slated to be the 11th seed in the West.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I get it, but there's no way I can see them not making the playoffs. Just like a healthy Bron and an AD.
I think a lot of it is pending on AD taking another step.
Yeah,
and Bron still being the same player he was last year, which he has given us no reason to believe he's getting older, but it has to happen at some point. And AD has to stay healthy, which again, it's not a given.
Yeah, no, that's true. He's definitely being banged up. Yeah, what they call him, street clothes?
Street clothes. And their plan right now, I think, is to run Russ off the bench and let him basically just like captain the second unit, which is probably better than having him in there at the starters, honestly, at this point, because the way that he plays is like he's such a vacuum that you can't really have him out there with other players who are supposed to actually like be like highly valuable to you and contribute in big ways.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just get 11th, man. Like I don't know, no injuries. Like if none of those guys, if like AD and Bron don't miss any significant time, I just cannot see them being like a top 8 seed.
They have the Nuggets 1 and the Grizzlies 2 as well. And I think the Clippers were like down at 6. So I mean, yeah,
the Clippers at 6.
I think so. Hold on. Here it
I
is.
want to do like I want to bet on some NBA over-unders, man.
Yeah, the Clippers are at 6. Yeah, I'll zoom this in to make it easier to see.
Oh, yeah, I can see that just fine.
So, I mean, I don't know. Mavericks at 3 over the Warriors is crazy to me when they have one player.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are projecting like Christian Wood to be like this huge upgrade, and we got to see.
Yeah.
Because he's probably he's our second best player for sure, right?
Yeah, if you're not going to say it's, Tim Hardaway Jr., JaVale is a productive player in the right role. But
yeah, all I can think of is either like Maxi Kleber or what's the black dude name? The wing.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yep, Dorian Finney-Smith. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it just depends. Dinwiddie.
Oh, yeah. No, Dinwiddie, yeah. He's another year coming off that ACL, so he might be better this year. Because before he tore his ACL, he was hooping.
He was hooping.
Yeah, no.
Hooping and selling crypto.
Yeah, no. Shout out to the Mavericks. Shout out to our 2 Maverick fan homies, Tonio and DJ Larry.
Yep, both from Tennessee. Weird. I can't see the Trailblazers being better than the Lakers either. Or the Jazz. Like, that's crazy.
Fuck no. Yeah, that's insane. That is, yeah, nah, that's the Trailblazers. They have the Thunder. Did they think the Rockets are gonna be that bad?
Rockets stink.
Yeah, I just got my mind player on there, and we won our first game, so I probably think they're a little better than what they are.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, so they don't. This projection does not have your my player included in it, so that's probably how come they're at 15. But I mean, I'm sure if you just message them and say like, "Hey, no, he got an 82 overall. He's cold, bro."
Nigga, I put up 24 and 17 my first career game. We was in there. Hey,
Yeah.
yo, it's hella like, man, you put it on Hall of Fame with a big, you can still put up good numbers. You're just not efficient.
And they pay you out.
Oh, I got like 1,200 VC my first game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh man, this is the wave. And you get the multiplier for your attribute points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I had this nigga good in like a week.
It's easy money.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, shout out to that.
Right. Daniel Snyder being messy as fuck said he had dirt in the other owners, so they better not do nothing to him.
Dude, he probably has some crazy shit. They're gonna get him killed, bro.
You think they was inviting him to the nasty parties? I don't think they invited him to the nasty party. I think he just got rumors. I feel like they don't fuck with him.
They might not, honestly.
It seems like Jerry's the only person who kind of got his back, but I think it's because Jerry got the most to lose.
I feel like nothing's gonna happen to Jerry though, man. I feel like Jerry got like a boss man.
He'll get Goodell fired.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I feel like Jerry like Jerry's untouchable, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, but it's like we were talking about it earlier, or I think me and Tyrell were texting about it, but like they're talking about like, oh, he's gonna leak a bunch of these secrets, and the secrets are just gonna be, oh, these owners get together and have these parties, they do drugs and pay for pussy and have a bunch of young bitches over. Like it's gonna be something we already assume. It's a bunch of nasty old men. Like we saw Robert Kraft going to the little masseuse spot, whatever, getting the little rub and tug. Like it's a bunch of rich old dudes, man. Like billionaires. Like we already know what kind of time they on.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. But like if they just do drugs and paying for sex workers, man, I don't care. They ain't bothering me.
You remember the righteous gemstones that tape that they had?
Yo, that tape was wild.
They got one of those for the NFL owners.
They were doing like coke and shit too. Yeah, that'd be crazy. It's just Jerry and Jerry Jones doing coke off of like strippers' asses and stuff.
Oh my god, bad news. All right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Well, Dan Snyder was he was like stuck on his like yacht, right? Like abroad the sea, so he wouldn't have to go to like court and stuff. That's him, right?
Yeah, he wasn't stuck. What they said, he ducked to like waters where he couldn't get extradited, basically.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Like I saw the little Yahoo notification that like the other NFL owners want him out of there though.
Yeah, I think they kind of forget what league they in. This is not the NBA, bro. Y'all can't just get Robert Sarver out of there the same, or get him out of there the same way you did Robert Sarver. It don't work like that.
Because they're probably one of the top 5 most valuable NFL franchises, I guess.
All the NFC East teams, I would say, are like historic like staples of the NFL.
They're probably all like top 10 most valuable franchises, I would say, because they all got history. Like the top 10, I'd probably say is like, we know Cowboys are going to be up in there, the Packers, Bears, the Commanders, New England is in there, the Raiders, the Steelers, the Giants. Who are all the NFC East teams? Did we say all the NFC East teams? The Dolphins have got to be up there.
I'm going to say the Dolphins. You did all the NFC East teams, I believe. You said Giants. You said Eagles, did you?
Yeah, the Eagles are probably up there. Yeah, I was gonna say either the Eagles or like the Jets, maybe, because another New York team. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't touch them.
Nah, you're definitely not touching those guys. And all those, a lot of those teams are like, those teams are in those families too. So like,
yeah, no, it's I didn't know this until a couple of years ago, but the Giants have like they've never had a black head coach or black quarterback.
Didn't they have Geno for a little bit?
He wasn't ever their starter. He was there because Eli got hurt. If he ever started a game, Eli was like a damn Iron Man, so he might not have. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Eli broke them damn Brett Favre records. I feel like,
or he was in conversation too. If he didn't,
yeah, fuck Brett Favre. Yeah. And I kind of remember like when Eli was kind of pissed off with them because remember they like benched him and ruined one of his streaks, like because like Daniel Jones was there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was like a big deal. People were pissed off about that.
They did him bad.
Yeah, they did kind of do him dirty. 2-time champion Eli Manning. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see the shit? The ex-Suns ticket manager.
Oh, never mind.
No, the ex-Suns ticket manager for like fraud and hold on. It was he got a year in prison. Yeah. Former Suns ticket manager Jeffrey Marcuson was sentenced to 1 year in county jail and 3 years probation for illicitly selling more than 2,800 of the team's tickets.
When was it? Like, if he's doing it near like the Josh Jackson years, and they shouldn't fine him for shit.
What year was this? He was doing this in he has to pay $458,218 to the Suns in restitution. He also agreed to pay $1,780 to the Arizona Attorney General's anti-racketeering revolving fund and $11,818 to the Arizona Department of Revenue.
Nah, this just sounds like he's being targeted.
He worked from the Suns from 2004 to 2019, and he was indicted September of 2020.
So he was selling some stinky tickets. Why are they mad?
He got caught. He must have got
there might be like 5 good seasons in that span.
No, you got to think about it, though. From
2004 to 2019?
You got to think about the whole Steve Nash era.
5 good seasons in that span.
And then...
When did Nash go to play with Dwight Howard?
You're right, because them niggas did suck like right after that. Yeah.
They were horrible.
Yeah. And then like maybe these last 2 seasons, all right, you're 6 max. Yeah, goddamn. No, you're right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let my mans go. But you know what? Hey, man. If you do the crime, man, you do the time.
Man, free BG. They way 3 points from the wrong place down there.
He only did a year, though. I want to see what this guy looks like.
You said his name was Tyrell Jackson, didn't you?
All right.
I'm guessing he's not white. Let's throw that out there.
I'm gonna Google his name really quick. Jeffrey Marcuson.
Why did I hear Tyrell Jackson?
I don't know where the fuck you heard that.
Well, Jeffrey. I don't know what's in this glass.
What's images? It's this guy, I'm guessing.
Oh, no, lock him up.
Nah, he does look a little wild right there.
Lock him up, man.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, any other NBA shit? That was random as fuck. I saw that the other day. I was like, damn. Yeah, because
no. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull this game up. Where's the scores? So the Los Angeles Lakers played the Minnesota Timberwolves. Damn, they don't do preseason scores on here? They played the Timberwolves, I believe, last night, and last night was Pride Night.
Fuck. Shout out to Anthony Edwards.
I gotta tell you what his box score was.
6 points, 9 rebounds.
Here it is. Okay, it was Wednesday. They played him on Wednesday. It was Pride Night for the Lakers. Anthony Edwards did the 2 of 12 for 9 points with 2 turnovers.
What's so funny about that?
I think the wall of rainbows from the crowd had him flustered.
You said the wall of rainbows had him flustered?
Yeah, man. You just couldn't focus out there.
He was just hella nervous.
There might be a playoff strategy. You got the Timberwolves in the first round. Got to get them in there. Pride Night, opening game 1.
They better hope they never play the damn Warriors in the playoffs.
Woo! They gonna be fucking in the crowd. Right behind the hoop when he's shooting free throws.
No, you're an idiot, dude. You are stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh man, dude, we just keep fucking jumping around, but fuck it. But you see, Harrison Ford's getting joining the MCU.
Because somebody died and they put him in.
Yeah, he's about to be General Ross. That's the dude that passed away last
He's
year.
Red Hulk. He's gonna be Red Hulk.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Harrison
General Ross is supposed to be in the Thunderbolts movie, and he's supposed to be in Captain America: The New Avenger. I think that's what it's called, the next Cap movie.
It's New World Order. New World Order.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I said the New Avenger. Fuck am I talking about?
Who are the next Avengers?
That's a good question. I don't know who the fuck is going to be in it.
That's very much not established. I mean, we have Cap, we have Captain Marvel, we have the Hulk.
Yeah, Thor's still around.
Ant-Man. If is Thor around? Thor's raising a kid. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Fucking Shang-Chi's gonna be in there, maybe.
Shang-Chi's an Avenger?
I'm just talking about. I'm just guessing. Like, I'm just trying to think all the people. I don't know who's gonna be in the next Avenger.
You like Panther?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We will see.
You think we got an Eternal on the team?
They did say at the end of you watched Eternals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said the Eternals will be back.
I wonder if one's gonna be on the team.
Dude, they got this. That's like one of the big like Marvel events going on in the books right now. It's called Acts, like Judgment or something like that. I haven't read any of that shit yet, but I've been picking them up. It's a crossover between the Eternals, the Avengers, and the X-Men. So you know how the Eternals are like gods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're like pissed off and mad at how the X-Men. Have you ever heard about how the X-Men?
No, I've been following this through YouTube videos.
Yeah, how they're like reviving themselves and bringing themselves back from death.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I think they're pissed off about that.
They can't.
Now.
Yeah, they're deathless at this point.
Yeah. I know that's like the big thing, and I haven't read any of that shit yet. But I'll get to it. I might read some of that shit tomorrow, actually. But
got time.
This is true. I'll go back to work till Tuesday.
Florida State sneaks now, so you stop pretending to be a fan.
Nah, man, they should have won that game. They blew like a 16-point lead to North Carolina.
All I know is y'all ain't ranked no more.
Hey, ass bitch. The only game I don't care about the next game until November 5th. That's when we play the Hurricanes. I got a couple Hurricane fans. We're gonna fuck Mac. Shout out to my guy Earl. I know Josh is a Hurricanes fan too.
All just poor decisions.
And fuck Miami. Shout out to Middle Tennessee State. They beat them niggas.
What happened to Cartoon Network?
What do you mean what happened to Carson Edwards?
You put this on here.
Carson Edwards? Who the hell is Carson Edwards?
Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah. So there was like a report that Warner Brothers was like supposed to be like shutting down their studio. Did you see anything about that yesterday?
Is this part of like all the things that happened with the HBO Max shows? How we lost all those? Mm-hmm. This is part of the same. Okay, I think they said it's like the Nat Geo channel and Discovery too, like are at risk.
Yeah, but then they said like some of that stuff wasn't accurate, but they did have to lay off. What was it? Warner Bros. Group confirmed that they let go 82 staffers across animation, scripted and unscripted divisions, leaving 43 of those unfilled positions vacant. But like it's not dead. But like I have noticed like they are taking, because I know some of the stuff was getting taken off of HBO Max. Let me see. Here we go. I'll read some of it. According to a report from Polygon, however, the consolidating of Warner Bros. Animation and Cartoon Network studios will not affect output or show development, with one Warner Bros. Representative confirming that Cartoon Network Studios is still working on multiple projects. Said projects include original animated programming for Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and HBO Max. There is no confirmation regarding how the merged division will set its priorities, though the report states that will depend on viewer preferences and what Warner Bros. Discovery deems profitable. In the meantime, Cartoon Network Studios and Warner Bros. Discovery will remain distinct individual brands despite the newly formed division. The latest set of changes at Cartoon Network Studios coincides with the decreased availability of some of their cartoons, as they've become harder for viewers to find. Additionally, Cartoon Network ratings have been plummeting for some time, seeing a 26% dip in viewership in 2021, according to Nielsen data.
I think we're at the we talked about this thing last week. Kind of the end of an era here where cable is so damn expensive. These families aren't getting cable anymore. These families are getting other things to get their kids to watch TV or kids shows. Kids are favoring like YouTube, or they watch like their shows they want on like Netflix, Hulu, whatever it be. So the idea of a network dedicated to cartoons, it makes less sense. And like even how advertising works, like they threw every toy in the world at us on the networks. But kids are getting that now like off of YouTube ads and shit. So it's like or TikTok or something. Like it's just not the same. Like a whole network for kids. Good luck, because kids aren't sitting in front of TVs watching cable anymore.
Yeah. No, that's true. Everything. Yeah, even like I know we're not kids, but if I do watch like cartoons, I just go to a streaming app. Like I've since I've been an adult and lived on my own and like paid for like the roof over my head, I've never had cable. Everything's on the internet, either through streaming sites or them websites. So, yeah. Shout out to those websites. But yeah, no, like I think every time I hear about somebody saying they have cable and they just say it's hella expensive,
I had it last year for a Sunday ticket. But in order to get that, you have to get like the biggest package with DirecTV. So that shit was like wild expensive, and I canceled it before our agreement was up, and I like had to pay some big ass cancellation fee too. But I still came out paying less than I would have if I just played the shit out. So I'll never do that again. Yeah.
That's
it was like $2 a month. Like, this shit was crazy.
Damn, that's crazy, man. The shit is.
There's no, honestly, if you have Sunday ticket and you're paying for that shit straight up, like you are either bred or an idiot, because it's way too goddamn expensive, bro. Like stealing football games is the wave, and it sucks it has to be that way, but sorry, like there's no fucking way. Like I'll watch Red Zone on YouTube TV, and then if the game that I want to see, like if I want to see one game, I just go find the show online.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Man, shout out the website.
Don't do it. Nah. Tell me afterwards, because I might need some new ones. So,
if any listeners need a plug for some football, hit me. I got you.
Yeah. Don't blow the spot up.
I'm snitching.
Not that it's going to happen from this podcast, but
Core 6'9". Oh man, yeah, man. I thought Cartoon Network was out of here, but apparently not. But I don't know. Hopefully they keep making stuff, because there's probably like some newer cartoons that they probably still put out. Because I know, like you got a kid. I'm pretty sure. What she be watching?
We're Disney Junior, so I mean, when she's big on YouTube TV, there's like Diana and Roma, these two little Russian kids who live in Dubai, who just like got hella bread and making funny shit in their house. And then if she's not on that, she's on like Coco Melon, which is like a fan favorite for everybody. She likes Disney's or Mickey's Clubhouse, Mickey's Playhouse, Bluey, which is like probably my favorite show. Bluey is fire. Really good one.
Crip shit.
It's not. It's about this family of Australian blue heelers.
Okay.
The Disney cartoon made in Australia. But the main thing with that show is like they just it's these two girl dogs, and they like do all this crazy shit with their dad, and the dad's like just like kind of the main character of the show, even though Bluey's the main character of the show. But the dad like pretend to be like a robot and shit for them and stuff like that, or just play along with all the little games that kids make up and shit. So I like that show a lot. It's a good one. Those are probably the main ones though. Yeah, Coco Melon is still probably king though. She goes back to that the most.
That's the little ball kid, right?
No, I mean, JJ with the little swirl. Here's like a little ice cream. Yeah, that show's baby crack. They would sit there and drool watching that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you could make like some kid shit, man, that's the wave. That's how you eat up.
You got to see the views and videos be having.
They probably like in the high millions, right?
They're cracking billions. They be in the billions.
That is crazy.
Shit is crazy. And you figure if you get ads going on those videos just as a YouTube creator, you're out of here. So really, here's the secret. All you got to do is get on YouTube and upload videos of like nursery rhymes. That's it. Because people just put them shits on loop, or they add you to a playlist, and because I don't know where they're playing them. It's just probably kids like my daughter with hold a tablet and shit. But they all have millions of views. Just nursery rhymes, different variations of Baby Shark, Baba, Black Sheep, Finger Family, like you name it, like nursery rhymes. Like fuck rap, get into nursery rhymes.
Dude, we gotta start remixing songs like nursery rhymes.
Yeah. I gotta hold on before we get out of here. Nikki shits. What?
Oh, I seen two screens. Okay, that's that's your screen that you're showing at the bottom. It said mad AF. I thought somebody else joined.
Oh yeah, no, it's me. It's because my screen's my share screen's still up. It's just not
oh gosh,
displayed.
What was that tab? Big ass what?
All right. He's crazy. I'm trying to get this fucking Nikki shits up. Oh, this works.
Oh man, I gotta tell you something. Fucking I was on the Show You Work little after show last night. And I just be up there. We just be talking about random shit, whatever. And we did a SAS deep dive, right? And then
of course you guys did.
And we played Flyboys, and I had the bar. Shout out to SAS. They'd be the best London rappers out if they came out now. But I told them like, yo, we was playing the rec yesterday, and I told them one game I was selling, and then because I was playing, we was getting our fucking head thrown off the headboard yesterday.
He was on the show while you were playing the rec.
No. This was way after. Oh. No, I was watching our porn star practice her DJ set on IG Live while we was playing the rec yesterday. Like I had it like next to me on the bed, whenever I'm just playing the game, and I was just kind of like locked in.
Don't worry about it. They wasn't gonna throw you the ball anyways.
Nah, yeah. Shout out to La Serena 69.
Oh no, yeah, no. Hold on, you was doing the right thing. Not that I know. I've heard.
Legend in the game.
Got them your digs. All right. So, can we talk about Nicki Minaj basically being like the most toxic rapper alive?
Oh yeah, she's terrible, bro.
Like I don't understand. Like people talk about like women rappers always beefing with each other, but like it's all her. Like it all comes back to her.
Yeah, low key. Yeah, it really does.
Like she can't seem to get along with anybody. She called Lotto a Karen, which I thought was funny because Lotto I think is half white. So it's kind of funny.
She'll block you on Twitter if you say she's a product of race play.
Oh my God, Lotto will.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know this?
I know somebody that got blocked by her. They're like, "Yo, you're only here because of race play." And you're like, "Damn, bro, she blocked me." I was like, "Shit." Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to Lotto though.
So I don't know. They had some issue going on. Lotto was DMing her trying to talk to her. And then I think Nicki's been substituting her since March. That's what Lotto said. Yeah, I don't know. This is all just kind of messy. I thought their colonel calling her a Karen was funny. Hold on, what's the next funny one?
I've seen Lotto call her sexy. What's it? Freaky, sexy grandma.
Yeah,
something like that. Super freaky grandma. I think what she called it. That shit.
Yeah, you're literally older than my mom, trying to be a bully. Lotto says to Nicki. Age shaming when you look like you the one pushing 40. Age shaming, but you was begging for a feature. Imagine what them G's gonna do in 10 years, which is hilarious because Nicki's hella plastic too. Oh, so you're in your 20s. Oh, okay, then at least your album, it matched your album sales. You sold 20K, right? Mad you flopped. That's why you're really mad. Hella petty.
Tell somebody else 20K is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my dog.
Who?
You don't see him at the bottom?
Well, you're right.
Hey, special guest.
What's up, y'all?
Shit.
Man, I apologize, man. I was knocked out sleep, man. But if y'all hear the voice, y'all know it's DJ Larry, man. I had to come through, kick it with the critically unfocused crew, my dogs.
Maine in the woods.
Maine of the woods. We set rules, we set laws, man. Shout out to my guys, man. Blake.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Welcome back, family, man.
I'm
back.
Damn.
I just told Blake about the shit from last night, Larry.
Oh man, yeah, y'all did a set for him. He has not stopped talking about them for years.
About what?
This man crazy, dog.
SAS?
Oh no! Oh, I was talking about SAS. I told him like what I was watching while we was playing the rec.
Oh, the Las Serenas. Yeah.
No. A green nigga knows no bounds, bro. And as you see, like, bro, but not SAS, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like. That shit was terrible, but that bar was hard. I ain't gonna hold you, like.
He had some bars in there.
But hey, I prefer to listen to. I prefer to listen to them before I listen to like these new drill rappers and shit, like that New York drill shit. Cut all that shit off.
Okay. So, how do you feel about London rappers, though, Larry? Like in general, do you have any that you like from the UK? You just cold on it as a whole?
I fuck with Skepta. I fuck with Gigs. I know like there's like the stigma of like, oh, she just looks good with like Stefflon Don, but she can actually flow. Like I fuck with.
I didn't know she's from over there.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
He gonna Google right now.
You about to be a fan now?
As y'all are listening, y'all getting Jamal's live reaction to who Stefflon Don is.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Ass boy.
Oh, she lit.
She got bars, huh?
That's real hip hop.
The year, huh, Jamal?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, see what she got on Apple Music.
But yeah, nah, she can actually flow. So I fuck with the UK, man. It's just New York sounds too much Transformer. Like the UK has a little bit of it, but New York is just like they don't know how to stop and chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's too over the top Transformer sounds and shit.
What is the define Transformer?
All that like extra like mechanical sounding wub shit, like, and I think like the problem with New York is like it comes from, you know, they're really big on dubstep, like they're heavy on dubstep. They've implied it into the music, which again, as a nigga that goes out and DJ Larry, like I get it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, in the South, like we came up on like, you know, 808s. We've always done that. And then of course, you know, 808 Mafia runs the game now. But even with 808s, like you just hear 808 every goddamn second, you like, bruh, my ears, like I'm trying to just hear what the song is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the New York shit is like, at least with the London and British guys, they make it to where you can hear them. Like they can make it to where like, okay, I hear what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? New York niggas will be like, I got to get in my niggas. It's like, shut up, chill. Like
that actually sounds pretty close.
So yeah, man, like it's funny because like they legit like my problem in Nelson. I'm sorry if you ever get to this and you're not here to defend your beloved drill music, but like I guess my main problem with New Yorkers now is like when one guy gets on, they all follow suit. They don't want to like just be themselves. Like, and I think that's why New York is no longer like what it used to be, because it used to be diverse, but now it's just you're either wub Transformer drill, or you're like
there's so many Pop Smoke clones,
or that's way too many.
Or
Pop Smoke
I'm like,
clones.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do all the skinny jean, you know what I'm saying? I'm Griselda, you know, spooky shit. You know what I'm saying? Typical classic New York. You rap like Cool G rap and shit.
I need a tissue for my nose music.
Yeah. Prime scared of hoes music. You know what I'm saying?
Winter
like,
forever.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And speaking of which, it's funny because like I saw like And I'm gonna hop into this topic that we in right now. I think you guys are talking about Nicki Minaj, but I saw where speaking of scaring hoes, I saw Westside Gunn announced that he's dropping Hitler Words Hermes 10, which is for the anniversary because he dropped the first one 10 years ago. And I'm like, that's cool, my nigga, but bruh.
As long as he don't got a Kanye feature on there.
Nah, he got a Black Star feature. Close enough.
A Black Star feature?
Let me see. I can send you the link. Hang on a second so we can show.
Ain't no way. Yeah. I thought they only drop music on podcast apps.
Niggas weird, dog. I don't know. Bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't.
Bro, man, fuck that, man. Nigga, where's the Stove God Cooks album? That's what I want.
That's what I'm saying, Jamaal. Like, I can't even hold you.
They pump faked on that?
Who?
They pump faked on that? It's supposed to drop already?
Man, Stove God in purgatory, dog. Like,
he got him locked in a basement doing his hooks.
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. Stove God, we love you. I'm really just joking, but seriously, I do want Stove God.
All his features be hard on these projects too.
When people disappear like that, I think they're writing for other people.
He's been right, but that's the thing. Like, I was joking with Jamaal before, and I told him, I was like, like how when people like they people know you, but like you're not big enough to get past security type shit. Like, you have to walk in with the person you came with, otherwise they'd be like, I don't give a fuck who Stove God is. Like, that's where he is right now with like Griselda and shit. Like, people, niggas like us, like, yo, Stove God, yo, Rome streets, but they gotta walk in with Westside still, because otherwise security gonna be.
They're the Sunday Night Heat of the Griselda card.
Yes, they are the velocity of the Griselda card. Yes, they are.
Boldy's Griselda, right?
Yeah, but Boldy has been out on his own before Griselda, so people know who Bo is.
That Boldy project.
He's been rapping for at least like 14 years or some shit like that. He's been acting for a long time. I first heard
Boldy because of his cousin Chuck English. Like, 9 for sure. Like, because my first chemistry set is like 2013. He was on. If you go back and listen to them Cool Kids, Sir Michael Rocks.
That's where I heard him. Yeah, that circuit.
Yeah, shout out to Premier Politics. But I got the link in the private chat if you guys want to see. So, I can just copy this over. Like, this is what the features will be. You ain't got to go to that link. So it's right here. But how y'all doing today, man? I just came through mad late and shit. I'm tripping. How y'all, brother?
You good? I have a question that you just kind of reminded me of, though.
For sure.
So the game, right? Like, when he drops an album, right? He has like he'll sometimes have like a gang of features on there from like all over rap and shit like that. But y'all notice like he never does features?
Who?
Yes. The game.
Like, game. Like, what do y'all think that's about? He's like, if rap had a Hall of Fame, he'd probably go into it at this point. But it's just kind of weird that like some of his stature is like literally never featured anywhere else.
Well,
that's a good question, because he used to do like features a good amount. I feel like it's kind of recent with him being like just kind of like a fucking weirdo on the Whack 100 shit.
That's a point, but I'm gonna let y'all go before I go. What you think it is, Blake?
I mean, that put something in my head when you said Whack 100, because like if that's his manager, if you need a feature and like you don't have a personal relationship with him, that's who you have to contact first in order to get out to anywhere else, right? And if you already like maybe feel a way about that person, you might not even make that phone call in the first place. But even beyond that, like it's just kind of strange to me. Like he's had large singles with YG and Drake and Kanye. But in the reverse, like when it's album time for those type of guys, like they never even call him. Like, and YG has songs with albums with plenty of features on them, but it's never the game. And I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
I mean, I got the answer for you. I got the answer.
What do you think?
It's simple. With the feature is one of two things. Either it's A, I respect you and I would love to hear from you, or B, is I need you and you can make this record better. All right. So here's the thing. who really needs a game feature anymore? At first, years ago, when he was piping hot and people didn't know, people weren't doing their research on the West to see what Kendrick, TDE, Nipsey, Pac Div, the guys that we know from the underground, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
were doing on the West Coast. They only knew game in the mainstream. But I'm gonna be honest with you, YG came through and shut all that shit down, because here's another dude who's also street, right? But YG comes through and he, listen, love game, great lyricist, but if I get a game feature, I know it's gonna be bars, 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 bars. You know what I'm saying? If I get a YG feature, it's gonna be the women gonna go crazy.
They can dance to it.
I'm quoting him. He's
that's
gonna
true.
tell these bitches, "Ooh, you scandalous." You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna tell you all. He gonna say some funny, quotable shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, the rap game moved past him because because it's like, what is game gonna really bring to a feature? Now, if you got somebody like, let's say, West, like a Griselda, or somebody, you know, like, okay, man, like, let's get game on one of these, like a Conway feature in the game, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, okay, you know, it's gonna be bars. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like a single that you're gonna put on the radio, in the club, TikTok, you know, what a single is today, people really don't need.
That time is done. For like
He's too tough to have fun with.
It's not even that he's too tough to have fun with. It's just that even if you have him on, he's still gonna be 2007 game, wouldn't get far. I'm gonna tell you all the scandalous stuff. So it's like, yes, he can rap. Yes, he can tell you some real shit, but that shit's few and far in between. And another thing too is, when it comes to features, you gotta look at pricing, and you gotta look at who you're willing to do a feature with. Like, if you're gonna pay Game's fee for a feature, right, which I wouldn't imagine would be cheap, like, okay, I can get Game, right? And you know, rappers also do swaps too. This is very important. Rappers do swaps too.
Yeah, that's
so
a big thing.
If I had a choice between getting a Game feature, which I'm paying 100,000, whatever it is, right, or my label can get me, just gonna make something up, a Kodak feature, right? If me and Kodak
E40 feature,
huh?
E40 feature. E40 probably costs less than Game. It's going to pop more than Game.
True.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example since we stand on the West Coast. If I get a Game feature, right, it's like, all right, like, this is just me getting a Game feature, whatever. But I can only go so far with it record wise, right? As far as sonically sounds. But if I get a Schoolboy Q feature, Q has rapped on a higher range of beats, and it's a higher chance that I can get Q again and me and him can swap shit. Game is gonna come at niggas and be like, fuck out of here, I'm the Game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw the whole thing with the Young Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Young Boy song was out, but then
it got taken off
because they didn't want to pay the fee. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a whole weird energy. But if you go with a nigga like Schoolboy Q, Larry June, you know, different guys that's out here from the West that's doing it, even YG, you know what I'm saying? You got a better chance of just better communication, harmony, and not having to deal with, you know, walking in the studio and seeing Ray J and the Coon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a better chance of not, you know, just dealing with the bullshit. So that's
why have to get him.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, though. I don't think it's just people don't need the Game feature anymore. Like, he's beyond that, but he also never evolved his style as far as like his content and subject matter. So it's hard to get somebody for a feature that you know only is going to talk about a certain thing. The thing that's great about the legends like Nas, Raekwon, you know, some of those many guys is that they're great storytellers. So you never know what you're going to get. But at least with Nas, it's like, okay, Nas can do this, Nas can do that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Game, it's a specific box that you're stuck to. So I'm pretty sure that's why he doesn't get as many features. He was on top and then he got kicked off the throne. You know what I'm saying? The feature pricing and just, politics behind it. I think he's really probably shot himself in the foot on a lot of shit. So
probably, yeah.
Tidal does these playlists, so like, they'll put everybody's like, I don't know if it's all their guest verses, but it's just like their most highlighted ones onto one playlist. And like his is like 36 songs long, and like probably the biggest thing on here is Crack Music, which great song, but like goddamn, like
yeah, I mean,
he does not have a history of it. Like
another thing too is he's done a lot of features with the same people. So like, if those same people aren't rapping anymore. Like at some point, like Wayne woke up in the morning and was like, "Yeah, I don't really need a feature from Blood." You know what I'm saying? Like, and just started fucking with the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Birdman's not rapping anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can't.
I'm so mad we never got that Blood Brothers album from them.
That would have been magic. Okay,
it's a bunch of bullshit though.
Nah, at the time when they were supposed to do it, that should have been fire.
Nah, Blake, you put me on that tape.
No. I'm saying what's on this playlist. Blood Brothers, yeah. Okay. No, Blood Brothers.
Kanye West,
crazy fire.
Nas, Warren G. You see what I'm saying? Like Scarface, Khaled.
Yep. I need to the West Side remix of All the Way Up. Who heard this?
Wow. Nipsey, rest in peace. 40 Water, Lil Kim, Alchemist. You see what I'm saying? Like who out of all these people who's finna mess with Game, dog? Like, who's calling Game up now?
When was this exhibit feature? Like, 06. I knew this shit.
Come on, G. Like,
hey. No exhibit slander.
No.
It ain't coming,
exhibit. I'm just saying, like, look at how long ago that was.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Bro,
shout out to Pimp.
I might be remix. Come on, G. It's 07.
Oh, that was tough, though.
But who is really just going back like Rich Gang, dog? This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like Trippie Redd 100% got that feature because he's like, yo, I looked up to you, Blood. Like, yeah. Lucas, Skip, Dave East, all right. But you see what I'm saying? Like this
was that Stranded on Bad Boy on Death Row song?
Bad Boy on Death Row, yeah.
Yeah, no, that song was kind of hard.
And then shout out to Exhibit. But
he had an album in 2012.
And he got a song about Dos Equis, bro. This let you know what's up, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, all due respect to the game, man. Like, I'm not hating. I'm just
Lord.
Like, nigga. So,
man, I'm gonna reach out the Game, man. I'm gonna see if he can he can give us the Coolio intro.
Can we get a drop?
Nah, if he can record an intro song for our podcast.
Oh wow.
We about to be affiliated.
Okay. Okay.
They drop Ricos. I don't want to be affiliated. I'm good.
Because when you get pressed, hey, don't be like, hey man, I know Jason on. They ain't gonna do you no good right about now.
What? I know Big B, Blake Brown, Double B.
Okay. That Wayne interview, Gucci who? Like,
exactly.
Nah, man. Blake Hoodie say till death do us part, nigga. It's gonna Jamaal Tombstone gonna say till blood put us down.
You probably a fire intro for a podcast.
Shout out to the Game, though, man. You should listen to your advice on your documentary. Stop stitching, stop lying, man. Like for real.
Start making friends.
Start making peace. Bring the butterfly tattoo back. How about that?
Yeah. I said y'all can get the tour going.
Hey, okay, I ain't gonna hold you. If they do a G-Unit versus, Game got to come out for like 2 songs. I ain't gonna hold you.
If they ever squashed it, that would be so fire.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I make my jokes, but a nigga might cry tears of joy if Hater to Love It comes on during the verses. I ain't gonna lie.
I want How We Do, man. That's my shit. I like that more than Hater to Love It. I know that ain't the popular opinion, but that's my shit.
I think I love both.
So you like what more than Hater to Love It?
How We Do.
Okay, yeah. Hater to Love is just more just more a better record, I'll say. But like,
I agree.
As far as the song though, like, hey man, listen, we was all young niggas talking about I got Lamborghini doors on that Escalade.
Yeah,
touch me, tease me. Yeah,
I think I hate or love it a remix. I think I like more than the normal one, but all these fire songs. No bad songs in the pool.
Yeah, listen, man, that G Unit run was magical. Like that's what I had to tell my kids. That's why I'm not trying to bring up old shit, Jamal, but I do feel like G Unit and Dipset was a much better matchup for Dipset than it was with the Locks, because the Locks got too many girl records, you know what I'm saying? They got too many, you know what I'm saying? G Unit, you could stay in that hardcore lane, you know what I'm saying?
I think it was just like that, like the energy, like with the Locks, like you could tell that like them niggas hang out. They're doing something together right now.
Friends.
They all hang out. Like, they're friends.
Yeah, and they perform and tour with each other all the time too. Like we may not go to it because we may be like, oh, here's another, you know, best of hip hop tour in my city, like, you know, but they're cool. They all tour with each other, etc. G Unit only comes together when it's time for the money. So
yeah, Jewel's just got teeth again and is still on probation. Like, he wasn't trying to rap, and like, yeah, I don't know. Like, Jim is his own man. Like, he's definitely off doing his own thing. He got artists under him and shit. Can pop up when he want to pop up. Like, them dudes is not no unit no more, and they try to get together to go against guys who could probably play 3-on-3 in any park in New York and like put up some points. Like,
they're a lot closer now than they have been, let's say, about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were gonna do that, I feel like they should have at least gotten. They should have did a quick like 6-city pop-up tour,
a little short tour. Yep, you could do Northeast tour
with each other for about a month, because that was the problem with their verses. Santana couldn't get his shit off. Like, that's the reason why they lost. Like, like, don't get me wrong. Like,
and Jada dropped 81.
Yeah, but
God,
that's the thing. Jada is great, and Styles is great, and Luch got his shit off too. But if they would have played, I got a whole playlist. Jamal knows about it. It's called Dipset is a Myth, and it's like me. I picked out like all the songs that I feel like that they should have played or could have played that they missed out on, because like he did his shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Jewel's Bandana Santana was a different breed, man. That's something I'm gonna tell my kids about, man. Like,
yeah. The conversation came up on, because Tony A was just on Math Hoffa's podcast, and they asked him like who would the best of those three crews of G Unit, Dipset, and D Block, and they all said G Unit hands down, and I'm like, G Unit had like a wide variety of records. They had a lot of bangers and shit like that, but I feel like it just didn't last long enough. Like, because 50 got like 2 banger albums and a mixtape, and then everyone else really had like 1 or 2 albums. I don't know. Like, it all happened like in a 6-year span, maybe.
G Unit. When did Buck cry? Buck cried at the end of 2007. So
that sounds right.
G Unit at 50 was 2002, summer 2002. And Buck cried at the end of 2007. And then that's the same time that Yayo caught that Jimmy the Henchman trial in case. He stabbed his son, allegedly. Yeah. By that point, Game had dipped. Banks was going back to doing like his cold, his mixtapes and shit, PLK, Cold Corner, all that shit. So yeah, as far as like run on top, yeah, because 2009 is the album before I self-destruct, and that was the end of 50 as a solo artist. Now that was just like kind of like going away album.
Oh, you don't count Animal Ambition?
Animal Ambition, all of that.
I don't count Animal Ambition either.
No, all that shit is just 50 just getting tired of being in the house, and I'm just like, hey, I'm about to put this shit out.
The SOS album is still dropping soon. Just keep waiting on it. I know the headphones don't exist no more, but the album's coming.
Yeah, dog. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like just even
Or
going
Street
back
King
and looking,
Forever. I think that was the one.
bro. Like the Lost Tape, Big Ten, War Angel, all that shit. That's just 50 just getting bored.
No,
bro.
War Angel was hard. I think I remember War Angel being kind of tough because that had Red Rum on it, right?
I believe so. Nah, War
That was
Angel.
my shit.
Yeah, it's got Red Rum and Okay, All Right on there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that was
Like,
a long time ago.
yeah,
And then
nigga, I'm not waiting on Street King Immortal 50. Like, it's just.
he tapped in with Sunny Digital for I'm the Man. That shit was hard. He can do it when he want to do it. He just don't do it that often.
When he want to do it now.
Yeah.
Like Fifth got that ability. He pop up. He can still do it. But that goes to what we were saying earlier. If anything, somebody's gonna break the bank to get a 50 Cent feature because of what he can do in his versatility compared to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so
I feel like he's kind of the model for what current rap artists, like new ones, are kind of trying to do. Like, really, it's like 2 albums, then I'm out of here and on to doing other shit. Like, people aren't trying to keep making music and shit like that. And like, he kind of did it in the best
shit
way.
outside of music.
He did more than 2 albums, but it was really like 2 where he was like 100% all the way rapper mode, and then after that, he was on the other stuff.
Well, that's too because I was telling Nelson, we had a great debate about this last night on Show Your Work 96, which is out on all digital platforms. The reason
nice plug.
Yeah, the reason why 50's who he is because he broke the mold and he revolutionized what the mixtape was. Like, he was one of the first people that, like, you heard a mixtape and it started to be from a prominent level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is all original music. This is not just me doing freestyles. So, like, he was one of the first people to incorporate original music. T.I. is another one. You know, of course, Jeezy is the first where it's like, okay, this is all like, there's barely any freestyles on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and 50 also gets that nod because if 50 were in this era, then all those G Unit tapes, mixtapes and shit would have been albums. It wouldn't have been no,
Oh no.
Yeah, it would have all been. Yeah, so his discography to me you would have to go back and say, yeah, because No Mercy, No Fear, 50 Cent is the Future, God's Plan, Bulletproof, all that. Yeah, that would have all been, a part of his shit. So I think you have to put that in the retrospect too. But I mean, rappers' lifespan ain't shit now because if you don't have a hit and if you come out as a hit artist, right? Like, I make singles and I make hits. Once you stop falling, like once those hits stop, it's over with. Like, I literally just saw, I don't know if the numbers are final now. It should be, but Tory Lanez last week had about 2 weeks ago. Tory Lanez outsold Cudi, Gibbs, and YG when they all dropped in the same week, but it was only by like a couple thousand units, barely though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he barely got past them. But that's the thing. When's the last time you heard a Kid Cudi hit? You know what I'm saying? Gibbs doesn't make singles like that.
Indie cut album, and then
and then YG is a conversation because what is his label up to? Like,
what is his label in the first place? Who is he signed?
Who is YG under? Is it Def Jam still?
I would say I don't know if he's on Def Jam anymore.
It's Def Jam. You know why? Because he got mad at them when they leaked out his track list and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got mad at them. So this might be his last album on Def Jam. And I was listening to his album. Was it earlier this week? It was some shit on there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not bad. We fuck with it.
This is my morning album. This is my shit.
Man, that nigga, what that nigga say on Baby Mama? That nigga said, if I'm paying for the crib, don't have another nigga in my house. I was like, talk that shit. Like, hold up. He did his thing though. Shout out to YG, but that's what I'm just saying though. YG hadn't had a smash hit You know what I'm saying?
Probably been a couple of years, probably. Yeah.
You got I dance. That's just my shit on here.
Yeah, nah. He keep
when he's happy with the Mexicans, he go up.
But that's what I'm saying. Go Loco is his last like biggest song. You know what I'm saying?
I dance gonna do it. The TikTok just got to get a hold of it. And it's out of here.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, yeah, Big Bank would probably be the last like big.
Oh yeah, Big Bang was a big song. That was like 2 Chainz and Nicki, right?
That was 2 Chainz. That was Nicki. That was Big Sean. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he got the J. Cole and Moneybagg one on this, but that's more lyrics than probably dancing.
Yeah, and that song been out too. It's just
I fuck with that song. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, but he ain't had nothing like to where people like gravitated to it. Like that Toxic record was probably gonna be the one that they wanted to work, but people weren't fucking with it. Like the sample was cool, but it's like, yeah.
Like since his last Drake feature is probably the biggest one he's had, the biggest song, the one where they had the helicopter music video.
Yeah, and with him beefing with Mustard too, that perception, people probably are like, yeah, I ain't trying to
and he's tied to Drakeo's death, so it's probably
that too. I was trying to avoid that, but yes, yeah.
A lot of people are kind of trying to stay away from him right now.
Yeah. Nah, rest in peace, Slim 400. But yeah. Like,
long live the ruler.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, R.I.P. Slim 400, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the ruler. Shout out to
And YG did a fire LA Leakers freestyle though just recently. It's a good one.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet. I need to check it out.
Hey, but listen, Keenan know how to put a record out, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. Like that, Keenan Jackson know what to do. But
that's him.
He know what to do, man. Like YG got some shit, man. For sure.
All right.
You gotta get back to that
shit.
I would say he came in when we was talking about the Nicki and Lotto shit with the women rappers always beefing.
Yeah, but it's a myth. It's a myth. It's not women rappers. It's Nicki. It's Nicki. She's the problem.
Yeah, if you look at the history, Nicki is always the common denominator of like
she can't get along with no one.
Because but all right. You know how they have and for the ladies that will find these clips and find this podcast and listen, we appreciate your support. But let me just be real. Nicki came in the game and it was clear her idol was Lil' Kim. Right? Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question. Y'all, we've all played sports. Who did you want to be like when you played sports? Jamaal, who was there any player that you wanted to be?
Allen Iverson. He's the reason why I got braids as a kid.
Okay.
Oh, Fred Taylor. That's you.
Fred Taylor. Shout out to the
there we go.
right?
Yeah. Right. Mine was Jonathan Vilma.
Shout out to football. Right now, imagine you know what I'm saying, you at a camp and you meet Jonathan Vilma and you just telling him like, yo, like, bro, I remember when you were at the U, you were knocking niggas' heads off. You know what I'm saying? You was that guy.
Bounty game, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, and then Jonathan Vilma's like, all right, cool, little nigga, get back in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just brushes you off. Or Jamaal, imagine like you try to, tell AI all this shit, and AI's like, okay, I'm gonna do your ass in. He's talking shit to you, right? You're gonna be scorned because that's your favorite. That's not just one of your favorites. That's your favorite. So you're not gonna give a fuck. That's the thing about Nicki. Like, her and Lil' Kim did not hit it off at first. So for everybody else, it's like, fuck y'all. Like, she came in the game scorned. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because Lil' Kim thought she was trying to bite off of her. And from there, so Nicki has this perception that's been grained in her. Like, think about it too. Nicki never had any friends like that on the women's spectrum because
she did not.
Always around Young Money. She was always around So Icy when she was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Beyonce. She wasn't young when that happened, but like
that's not a rapper though.
It's not.
A rapper.
Beyonce is a rapper.
That Beyonce is not primarily a rapper. You know
okay.
Nicki does not feel threatened by Beyonce on a song.
Better not.
It's the other way around. You know what I'm saying? It's the other way around. She don't feel threatened like Beyonce is gonna come in and rap and just like kill her. She's appreciative to even be in the same room as Beyonce because she knows she respects the throne. You know what I'm saying? But that's it though. She respects the throne, but that's as far as it goes though. Like, yeah, like so she and coming up from Queens, and you see how Queens people get down. Shout out to Mo. Love you, Mo, but we know how Queens niggas get down. Like, yeah, like that was from day one, man. So salute to
that.
Nicki.
Is true though. Yeah,
she and the thing about Nicki that's funny is like she's just like Game. Like, despite all these antics and bozo shit, she could actually go. But it's like
for sure,
no one's gonna notice if you keep on acting like this. So
Doing
I really
bozo
hope
shit.
Nicki gets some help because you shouldn't have this much time in your day to keep going back and forth with people like this. Like,
no.
like I need Nicki.
Lotto, big Lotto.
That's
who you going at.
Nicki, go. Like, I'm not trying to tell a woman what to do, but Nicki, can you please like start a Twitch channel? Can you I don't know, like start a book?
She had the radio show, but I think it's on moved to Amazon now. I think I don't know if it started back up.
All right. Here's the thing. All right, if you're a radio, all right.
It's basically
what Queen Radio is right now is not what it should be. What Miami is doing with Carisha Please is what Nicki should be doing or should be at, right? But how
what you're saying is she's missing a Saucy Santana.
No, what I'm saying is motherfuckers don't like your ass. Ain't nobody gonna come over there. Who has beef with the City Girls? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? No.
Cardi now because like Nicki's in it.
No, it ain't even got that's the deception, my brother. It ain't got shit to do with me. Deception, my brother. No, they got beef because QC was putting them in between each other. And let's not forget that Uzi and Offset have been beefing for 5 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did know that. They ran into some place in a restaurant.
You remember when Offset said, I ain't fucking with all that Satan shit? You know what I'm saying? All that devil shit. He was talking about Uzi.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So, I'm a man on God.
Yeah, so do the signs, my brother. So that's your boyfriend. That's my husband. They don't fuck with each other. And then you got the people at the top telling you need to rap like me and all this. And then, you know,
man, they made a beautiful music video together. They could just keep working.
I mean, yeah.
What music video?
You know, Jamaal. You know.
Oh, with the on the boat.
Yeah.
Tiger paint.
I remember.
Tiger paint. Tiger paint. Yeah. Tiger paint.
I watched that after this, matter of fact.
Nah, honestly though, I do think that theirs can be shocked though. I think Offset just needs a break from. They all need a break from each other for a couple of years, because I think when you're around somebody for that long and you want to do your own thing, you just gotta let somebody go, and then they'll come back in about 3 years, and we'll all be like, "Oh, the Migos are back." Like, just get a break.
Offset and Cardi just both need to drop albums. I think that'll calm a lot of shit down. Because if they both just pent up, can't get shit out the way they need to get shit out, like it's gonna just them being explode on other people like that.
But see, the problem with Cardi is Cardi just dropped an album just to drop it, and people fucking loved her because they were fucking sick of Nicki, and they wanted to scapegoat her and make her the number one. But now Cardi has Lauryn Hill syndrome, where it's like, if I don't drop the greatest album to follow,
how do I pass that last one when I didn't really try the last one? I don't know what the fuck to do.
It's 50 Cent after Get Rich or Die Trying. Literally, it's like, how do you top a certified classic from the masses, not just us, but from them too? Like the whole,
it went everywhere. Yeah.
So she got a task in front of her. I think she can do it, but I think that's what's taking so long. Like, Cardi probably got records on that album that's like 3 years old because she had to get, to weed through it. Like, and then again, she's not even in a position where she can drop. She can now because it's coming back, but she's not even in a position where she can call DJ Drama and say, "Hey, let's do a Gangsta Grills and we'll put out these 20 records or 15 records that won't make the album." You know what I'm saying?
If I'm her and I know, like, every time I get on a feature, I'm knocking that shit out the park. I'm gonna just go the DJ Khaled route and just be like, "Hey, all my friends who are calling me for features, let's just send me the song, save the song, and I'm gonna make like a 12-song project of all these shits, and that'll be the project or whatever. And like we can split it however we need to split it, but it's gonna come out under my name, and that'll be my next album or whatever."
But see, that's the thing. She's not even. And respectfully to all the women rappers, none of them are bosses of their own label. None of them have their own label. So that's kind of hard. You can do it, and it's a great idea, Blake, but it's kind of hard when you're not already somebody who's doing that. Like,
she's somebody's business.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
Jeezy, Gucci, Wayne, all the rappers we know, you know what I'm saying, that they have their own label, quote unquote, Lil Baby. They have their own label, but all the women rappers are signed to somebody. No one has their own. And if you have your own shit, it's hard to reach out to another artist and be able to say, "Hey, let's do this." You know what I'm saying? Because that's typically where they say the men do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do think though that we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna see women eventually get into that point where, like, hey, they're huge and they sign other artists under them. You know what I'm saying? And then we get that. But we've never seen that as of yet. You think of every great female rapper so far, they've all been signed to somebody. It's very far and few who've been on their own. But I think that day is going to change soon because of how big independent music is nowadays. So
I'd love to be signed to a woman rapper. That'd be fire.
No, you want inappropriate workplace relationships.
Why you gotta do that, man? Come on.
I know
we know where your mind is going. We see it in your eyes, nigga. We know. Like, you can't wait to be in the office signing the Dream Doll, nigga. I know. Cool.
You said I can't leave until I do what? Oh, I guess I'll do it.
And see Jamaal say all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jamaal say all this kinky ass shit until Jamaal is in the situation, locked up in a dungeon somewhere.
Oh, you know, frozen.
Praying to God, please, if you let me out this one last time, I promise I won't return. I won't do this. Like, yeah, nah, I know.
Yeah,
I'll freeze up.
I bet.
Oh shit. Oh man, speaking of freezing up, man, shout out to Candace Patton.
No, who am I thinking of?
Off the Flash.
What happened now, Jamaal?
I saw her at Comic-Con and I froze up.
You went to Seattle Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm. The first one I went to, she was there.
Oh, I thought you went again.
Yeah.
Oh no, like the first. I've been like 3 times now.
I was gonna say I thought something like happened with her recently.
I didn't go last year. Nah. Like she was at a little booth, whatever. She was just like, man, she over there looking good as fuck. I got like kind of close to the booth, whatever, and I was like, man, I kind of want to go over there. My heart just started beating too fast.
Oh yeah.
Like, nah, man, I'm just gonna look from afar.
Yeah, man. That's when you got to say, I'm sorry. I just get nervous in front of beautiful women. You got to get that line off one time.
Not a bitter.
All right. Is there anything else we'd like to discuss today, Blake? Anything?
Please no.
Anything else of substance that you want to talk about, my brother? Like,
oh man, we good,
Chiefs
man.
Bills, who y'all got in that?
Say what?
Chiefs versus Bills.
Man, Allen finna put them niggas in the dirt. It's revenge game.
Revenge time?
It's revenge time. That's go finna be.
Who's at home?
I think it's at the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
No, is it? Hold up. Let me tell.
I'm pretty sure.
I was checking because I know the Chiefs and Titans got a game a couple weeks and it's gonna be the Chiefs Stadium too. But let me see. Because they must be on a home stretch right now.
Yeah. Reverse. What is it? The rodeo trip. The Spurs always did.
It is going to be at Arrowhead. Wow. Okay.
I'm going Chiefs. Arrowhead. Chiefs Nation.
And then Eagles Cowboys. That's the other big one this weekend.
Man, Jalen Hurts.
Who's at home?
Damn job, Jalen.
I don't fucking know. I don't know about that one.
Honestly, I can see the Cowboys upsetting them, honestly. But that Cowboys defense is ridiculous, man.
Defense is stupid.
Hey, I think Michael Parsons might be the best defensive player in football right now.
That's not a stretch.
I don't know who else was in the conversation.
It's probably guys like Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah, why did I forget about him?
I mean, he's a constant, but like this year, like Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons is everywhere, bro. Yeah, nigga be everywhere. But I'll probably still go Philly, man. I think Philly. I'll go Philly for them to win.
Yeah, I want Philly to win because I want Jalen Hurts to get paid when the time comes. But
I can't pick a team that's starting their backup quarterback. I know how well Cooper Rush has been playing, but just off principle, I can't.
I feel you on that.
Hey man, sometimes you get those, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's, you know what I'm saying? The Garoppolos, even though Garoppolo's bullshit right now, but you get what I'm saying. You get those backups that come in and do their thing. But
so 2 times over 20 years.
I mean, no, you've had I had to legit go think about it, but anybody that's been under Brady has always, come out.
They got they went and got paid a little bit somewhere.
Who else was Nick Foles. You know what I'm saying?
Good run.
Tannehill now, but I mean, he's
Nick Foles.
He's still
Nick Foles was a Giants quarterback.
God, we paid him too.
He didn't. It wasn't his fault though. He broke his collarbone. Like he was balling before he broke that shit.
Nigga balled for almost a half. Fuck that nigga, man. We paid him too. That's
not his fault. Like it's so weird for him, bro.
Like trash.
Jamal, you gotta get that hate out your heart.
You just pissing me off now, man. I was having a good Friday. They just pissed me off because I remember that we cashed. Oh my god, I fucking hate football.
If y'all never done that, you wouldn't have Trevor.
I don't give a fuck about none of that pussy ass shit, man. That nigga suck.
Nah, man. I'm just watching. Like, I'm just here. Like, we'll see. My team is terrible, but has 2 wins in a row right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, the Jets been doing all right.
Doing okay, but I'm still like. And then we got a bye week now. We get to tear down Bronco country next week. So
who them Gators play tomorrow before we get on up out of here?
Somebody not like it. I want to say like some bullshit. Let me see.
I don't even know who we play tomorrow. Honestly, I'm kind of checking out a little bit. Fuck you, Blake.
Tyrell.
Oh, y'all play LSU tomorrow?
At Florida at night. It's up, nigga. Yeah.
Crack their ass.
Yeah.
I hope y'all beat their ass. I hate so much.
We about to get out of here, man.
Yeah, but hey, man, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. Get your plugs real quick, whatever, if you want.
Man, appreciate you guys, man. You can find us everywhere, man. Patreon.com/SYWnet. All of our links are there. Big shout out to Winston. Big shout out to Nelson. Big shout out to Youngin. More content coming soon. Book club with Jamal coming soon. Shout out to Earl from Guessing from the Stands. Thoughts and prayers, my brother. Thoughts and prayers, Mo. And man, shout out to the Critically Unfocused crew, man. Like I love y'all boys, man. Like I appreciate y'all and what y'all do, man. Like y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. One week at a time, bro. 1 week at a time, man.
Yes, sir.
When you hear Stone Cold's glass break, when you didn't expect that shit, that's when you popped up.
Hey, real shit though. We're gonna have to set it up where y'all come on our platform and we come over here like in full force. Like,
we're gonna figure it out.
Man. So
But hey, man, thanks for pulling up. Man, shout out to you and your guys. Thanks for anybody listening to this episode 76. Man, we out.
Yeah, for the 76th time. Peace.